Hey guys, Barry here from TGS with another Forza Horizon 5 Rally Adventure live stream. Rev your engines for some epic racing here today, number 42. Gonna hop in and continue our journey. We finished out all the rally events. Now we have to do all the race events, the challenges, and mop up achievements on this DLC. So I expect it to be here for a few more weeks, every Wednesday. And yeah, we'll see how the cookie crumbles. We're gonna try and grind out as much as we can today. Have this beautiful song they got at the beginning of the game. It is a great song, but unfortunately it's time for it to go. So you guys can actually hear me if you couldn't already. But yeah, we're hopping in, starting a little bit later than planned. I'm going to call 4:55. It's 4:54. Let's just round up a minute. I'm late on purpose, so we can go over that though, and I go over the plan for the day, schedule all in one, kind of explain what happened today. And yesterday for that matter, but yeah, this session should go well. Let me knock on wood real quick. Using the controller, I tried my wheel a few times with this game, and it's just a mess. The second you start getting up to speed or the tires start slipping, the wheel just does not want to work well with this, no matter what settings I use, this or that.
Welcome back,
So,
Juggernaut.
gonna keep the wheel for SnowRunner and American Truck Sim and stuff. You know, maybe we'll get in some racing games, but it won't be this one. I've used the wheel in Horizon 3, but didn't use one since, so I don't know why it's so problematic. But no matter what settings I use online, it's not fun to play. Too easy to lose control, so I'll just stick to controller for now. Shout out to Henrik, what is up? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. This is the perfect screen for me to do the intro, just because it's nice and quiet right now. And we have one of my best cars in the game. Just got a notification there's a car fire. I could probably see it from my house if I went on my my deck outside and look from my roof deck. I have a house with a roof deck, so I can go up there and take a look around. Might be able to see the smoke, but yeah, whatever. It happens all the time. It's getting warmer out, so people's cars, you know, start going up in flames. Just kind of, I guess, how it goes. Unfortunately, especially if you don't take good care of it. But what can you do? But yeah, let's go through our usual intro. We'll get into the gameplay. So plan for day schedule all in one. I'm going to bring it up on the screen. I did hold Hogwarts Legacy on Monday. I will also note I have to update some of the times. The last like 3 days, the times are wrong, so I'll update that later. Not that it matters, it's in the past, but I will update it just so people know when stuff went down. But Hogwarts Legacy on Monday, finished out the final boss fight and all the stuff. Yesterday we held CSGO. I messed with my sensitivity. It's my first time using Streamlabs game capture, this and that. Long story short, we decided not to archive it because it was just an off day. It felt like a great day that was off. It kind of made no sense because I was ready to play. I felt focused. I felt in the game. But it just it didn't work out. So we ended up not archiving that. So I'll make a note when I update the times to say that wasn't archived. Doesn't happen often that we don't archive a stream. I feel like CSGO is like the problem 90% of the time. We're either having issues with frames, this or that. There's always something going on with that game. Everything else works fine, even more demanding PC games. So I don't know why CSGO hates me so much. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Today I did a pop-up of CSGO. And I did it from 2:45 till roughly 4 o'clock. And long story short, it was just as bad as yesterday. And this time there was kind of like, the frames were fine, but it felt non-optimal. So I decided to shut down the pop-up stream earlier today and not archive that either. So CSGO was held this week twice, but neither of them are archived. Just between earlier, it just felt like the frames would get choppy once in a blue moon. So that was that. And yesterday, there was just, yeah, yesterday was yesterday. So CSGO technically held twice, not archived, but we are holding this game and we will archive it. Just we're holding it late because I was on CSGO for over an hour. And I just got off an hour ago and had to walk the dog, blah, blah, blah. So here we are, a little bit late. But we'll do 4:55 to roughly 6:55 on this game today. If you're interested, I do have Modern Warfare 2 tomorrow, 4:30. There's Warzone, Dead Island 2, Hell Loose, Insurgency, SnowRunner, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, all through the rest of the week. If you're interested, times are all listed there. It's on our Discord, our website, and at the beginning/end of all of our modern current day streams. Let me bring the screen back. Let me check what's going on in chat. And nice on the food, Henrik. I'll get to what I'm grubbing, I guess, at some point as we get through the intro, but kind of want to zoom through it here. So, let's see. Plan for the game. I'm going for 100% completion. So we need approximately 8 more achievements. I guess since there's not that many, we can look. When your first Horizon race event, we're going to get that right now because I'm going to start doing the race events right now pretty much. We're going to have to do all the challenges, which account for 4 of the achievements. So 4 of the achievements are just doing all the challenges. 2 are related to the race events. So that leaves 2 where we got to smash 150 Pinata trucks and 150 Grit Reaper crates, which is really stupid, but part of what we gotta do, so eventually we'll get to it. Eventually. Like, sub, only subscription, thegamersociety.com, Discord, Razer Stores, I'm Razer Streamer, Rep Sports with the coupon code T, just 50% off, check it all out. Setup as an equipment description. Random chat, I'm having barbecue steak sandwiches, bought some New York strip, and it's going to be turned into a barbecue steak sandwich. So I'm looking forward to that. Going to watch the final episode of Mando. And I promise tonight I'm going to try and make time to respond to all the YouTube comments I've been slacking on for the last week or so. I get comments like almost every day, whether it's people asking for achievement help, telling me they like the video. Once in a blue moon we get someone saying it didn't work or something like that, and I always try to reach out to everybody. Good, bad, doesn't matter what you're saying, unless you're just a complete troll. I usually respond to everyone and try and help out where I can. So I'm going to try and catch up on that later today too, but that's it. Tomorrow I got nothing going on. I will say, since CSGO was a failure on Tuesday, and it was a failure today, I'm going to try to hold it tomorrow. I can't promise it, because it's during my work hours. But like today, my afternoon was dead. It was either literally sit there on my work computer and stare at the wall, or hop on CSGO, and if something pops up, pause the stream for a moment, or put a screen up for 5 minutes if I got to take a call. I'd rather do that tomorrow for CSGO than skip it, so I might try and hold it tomorrow afternoon before Modern Warfare 2, but I'm not promising nothing. That covers the full intro, plan for day, game, spiel, schedule, setup. Random chat. I don't think we've anything else to cover. But you have to make sure. If we do hold it tomorrow, it better be a dang good session. Appreciate the like, by the way. And yeah, I'll, if I can take a good picture of it, I'll share it up in our Discord food channel. You should definitely... Oh yeah, you're on our Discord, Henrik. I forgot. Share some food pics, man. I feel like our Discord has a bunch of people. For a small channel, it has a decent amount of people. It might be like 30, 40, 50, I don't know, but I feel like it's kind of dead. I don't know. I don't know if people want. I'm willing to change it, this and that. People tell me how they've seen stuff on there. They just don't post. Click, man, you got to post. Post. Don't let me be the only one post. Sometimes it feels that way, though, but I mean, that's how you get something started, right? So it's all got to start somewhere. Just like this channel started long ago with no commentary and the Elgato HD60 original, Xbox 360. Here we are today, Series X, HD60S Plus, running Streamlabs instead of the legacy Elgato software. So I'm gonna get warmed up real quick. I'm like actually excited for this session, just on the basis how bad CSGO went today. I don't want to talk about CSGO the whole time, but it just frustrates the soul. For me, at least, when I have a bad PvP day, especially in a game that I know that I can perform. There's nothing worse than being the worst is when I do the mill sims, and I do, I'm like a 1.2 plus KD player in mill sims for the most part, unless you're talking about like Rise of Storm 2 or GB or something where I'm just getting used to it. But like Hella Loose Insurgency, I know you've been there, Henrik for Insurgency. I do really well, so when I have an off week, it's really, really bad. But even for games like CSGO, where I'm not as good, still irks my soul. It's like I feel my actual soul just getting irritated at this point. I'm one of those people that has a drive to go, just like I'm driving right now. I don't like to give up. I like to, push on. It's one thing I definitely recommend in life. You can't just give up. We're gonna have hiccups all over the road. We're gonna hit that bump, that pothole, get a flat tire, but you patch up and you keep on going. So hence why I might try and hold CSGO tomorrow, but we'll leave it at that. Usually I can't control this car because it's been wild beast, but I guess because we're on asphalt right now, it's a little bit more controllable. It's still off the road, but. Ah! Alright, I lost it there. I was trying to 90-degree drift for no reason, just because we can. So let's go into Message Center and see the spam messages in the news section, and then we'll go to gifts. Man, 2 people didn't even thank me for their car, man. That's just mean. Yeah, for sure, Henry. Yeah, you can share, there's stuff all over our Discord. We have everything from movie and music chat to this to that. Feel free to share whatever. We have a music bot. Maybe we'll have to get some people chilling in there sometime with some tunes. I haven't used it in like half a year. We used it for like a week or something, trying to get people to hang out. And then we stop using it. We've never gone back. We could always remove it. It's always an option. Let's see. So we got the Love Ferrari, which is kind of useless in the Rally Adventure DLC. So let's see. We gotta. I think we literally gotta go to every single race in the entire game and do them in race mode, which sounds like absolute torture. I don't know how I'm supposed to track this. Is there a way to track which races I've done in race mode and haven't? Or am I just supposed to figure it out? That's the question. These are really going to be annoying. It's going to take a few streams just grinding out these challenges. We got a lot of them done, as you can see, but there's still quite a few to go. Here we go. Win all Predator, Apex Predator race events. Alright, so what I'm going to do to make this a little bit easier to remember what's going on. What do I have now? I have an accolade now? Come on, man. Is this Hogwarts Legacy? There's always something going on that I got to check out. See me whip emote. Thought I had that already. Maybe that was Horizon 4. I don't know. But let's go back. So to make this easier, as I was mentioning, let's go ahead, break this down, and we'll just turn on, Apex Predator events. And then we'll start in the top right of the map. And we'll kind of work our way around. Let me see. I wish I could see like the entire list of all these races on the list, but we'll just start at the top here. We'll start here. Pretty sure we have to do this one as well. That's 2. There's 3. There's 4. 5. Was that 6? 7. 8. So those are all 8 races we got to do. So we'll try our best to not redo any of them. It's a little bit easier with less stuff around the map blatantly on the screen. Yeah, I listen to music all the time to answer Henrik. Like, a lot. All day. Especially when I'm working. I just like to throw on some tunes. Alright, so we start this and we go to race instead of the other one. I don't know what the heck the difference is. Is it just, maybe it's just a normal race with, it's probably just a normal race where it's your typical Forza race. There's a bunch of other people actually racing. It's not one car at a time. Going off of timings, it's off, legit style. I'm gonna pick something chill just because it's my first time doing a normal race in this DLC, considering it was all timed races like real rally, so what do I want to use? We can use this Toy Story MG. You should do pot. I didn't even notice you misspelled it. Yeah, man, play some music on them pots. Yeah, you got the cast iron. Then you got the spaghetti pot. You just start banging on them with a spoon.
4, 2, 1.
Make them 2.
Go!
And we're off. F you, man. I'm gonna bump your car. I don't really follow no strict racing rules while I'm playing Horizon. These drivatars are mofos. I was cutting it close there. This vehicle won all of the actual rally events I used it in. We are playing on, I think, highly skilled. Beyond that, the AI just become BS. Like it'll be like pouring rain in a rear-wheel drive Ferrari off-road, and they won't even break through a turn this sharp right here, and it's just like, really? You'll be in like an all-wheel drive car with off-road tires, lose it to like a Bugatti on a rally off-road event. Which will make no sense, because driving a Bugatti off-road just sounds like a nightmare in itself. Someone's probably done it. If they haven't, someone's thought about doing it. Help TGS gain millions of dollars, and we'll buy Bugatti Chiron, and we're gonna take it off-road. Actually sounds fun to do for a YouTube video, but I don't know if I'd want to do that to a Bugatti. Kinda sounds wrong. I saw a video of a McLaren off-roading. You can just hear it smacking, and it's just, oh god. I've taken some lowered cars that I've had 3 cars in my life, and I modified all of them, including suspension and everything. And I've taken all of them off-road. Thankfully, nothing bad ever happened. I didn't take them on like hardcore off-road though, like, you know, dirt paths that are like actual roads. But yeah, they'll get potholes, this and that. So you'd have to be really, really careful. But I'm pretty good about driving a lowered car. I've been driving lowered cars over a decade now. So my current car is lowered, and I live in the city. Unfortunately, you have to smack every once in a while. But it's just part of lowered car life. You're like, oh, I'll never smack my bumper. One week you're on that one road, single lane road, and there's no way around the brand new giant pothole. You go 0.1 miles per hour through it at an angle. There's the achievement. Better together. Sounds like something that'd be said in the Toy Story. Thank you, Toy Story car, for kind of a chill race, I should say. It was ultra chill. It really was. Hold on, so there we go. So you get a gold around your, thank you, Forza. So I wasn't sure if they did anything about that, but you get a whole gold thing around there, so we don't have to question if we've done the race. So that'll make life easier. I still want to do it team per team basis. It'll just be easier to mop it up that way. We're going to kind of grind. Just grind for up to 2 hours of just Horizon races. I don't think I need to use... I'll probably just use whatever I want. Just get something else out for no reason. Let's get out my R6 Avant. It's not meant for off-road. It probably can handle it. It's all-wheel drive and it's a beast, but it's also race slow. The front end's kind of like my real-life car. I have a 2013 S5, so it's no RS model, but I got a 3-liter V6 supercharged. I did a pulley supercharger stage 2 kit setup. I did a suspension, intake, exhaust. I'm pushing like 450 plus horsepower at peak.
4, 3, 2,
I'm trying to get to 500 plus, but there's so many different things I got to do with my money right now. I got to pay for that New York City trip I took. The beauty of credit is you can put it on credit and you don't get charged unless you don't pay it, but we like to pay it in full. So next month I am trying to save up. It costs a pretty penny to go there and do everything we did, but YOLO is my view on it. I'd rather spend more than I was expecting and have a great time that I'll remember than underspend and regret it. So we did everything from go to Broadway show to this and that. Even just taking an Uber there across town would run you like $30, $40. It was ridiculous. I spent so much money on Uber. But I wasn't taking no subway, especially due to limited time and getting around and stuff. Ah! Plus, I'm looking to upgrade my real-life Call of Duty loadout, but it's a racing game, so I need to get into that. Something we can talk about during like Call of Duty or something, for those interested. But I am also trying to upgrade my real car. I want to get headers, I want to get aftermarket BBS wheels if I can. I want to get a spoiler for the rear trunk, like a carbon fiber one. I'm trying to turn my car into a project car. It's currently our daily driver. Electrovolt uses more than me now. It's my car that I've driven for a long time, but it's our only household car because we got rid of our other car. We had an A3 for a while, but parking in the city is a nightmare. We have one garage space, so you get the idea. Got tired of dealing with having a second car in the city. But when we move, I hope to get a second car going. I paid off my car, so hence why I want to turn it into a project car. It's completely paid off. Get like, you know, they have insurance where I think you pay by the mile, so get that on there. Just only pay insurance when I need to, so it's dirt cheap. Then I can focus on getting a second car going. I'm one of those people who wants like a car collection, so But I think first we're gonna Electrovolts. We'll get a car, and then I'll go after that. She wants like a Q5 or something, but it's not my cup of tea. If I'm gonna waste the money, I'm getting like a Ghibli or something. They weren't too bad on the used car market. It's all about the worry that, you know, because they devalue like mofos. You still get a Maserati for sale online for like 80K new, like 3 years later, it's down to like 30. So I was gonna shop that used car market. You get it certified, you buy that extended warranty, and then just don't mod it so you don't, until you're out of warranty at least. Just trying to get something cool. Nice on the Dead Rising. I haven't watched them. We're starting Dead Island 2 tomorrow night. No, not tomorrow. Sorry, Friday night. For some reason, I thought it was Thursday. The back of my mind. La Ferrari. Sorry if my random chat's boring you guys, but while we're sitting here racing, just chatting about cars. I don't care about rivals. Alright, so that's 2 races done for today. I think there's a total like 24 we gotta do or something like that. This kind of takes me back to Horizon 3. For those who remember Horizon 3, I 100%ed Horizon 3, 4, and 5, at least up to Rally Adventure. And Horizon 3, you had to do every race in the entire game, but then you had to go through every single race in the entire game as a championship of a set of 3 races. We spent so many hours on that game, it was insane. We got to the point where we were doing like Scooby-Doo Mystery Machine races and stuff. Just trying to find stuff to do. We do car show-offs, we would do themed races. You know, anything you can imagine, we most likely did. There's a bunch of videos on the channel actually from those days. I was just using a bunch of goofy vehicles, but... What do I want to use? Let's use the Monza. Yeah, I think Dead Island's going to be too late for you, Henrik, though, because you're, what, 6 hours ahead, and we're going to hold it at 10:30 Friday night. Comes out Friday, so I plan to, whenever I get it, I'll install it in the evening while we're planning to watch some episodes of Courage the Cowardly Dog, and we bought a puzzle when we were in NYC, like a small one, so we're going to do that kind of stuff.
5, 4, 3, 2.
So we finished out, what was it? I watched Murder on the Orient Express and Death on the Nile the last 2 Fridays. So, taking a week off from movies. We started Courage the Cowardly Dog a while ago. I grew up with it, and so did Electrovolt. So, long story short, we decided we're going to watch all the episodes. They're only like 20 minutes a piece or something, so you kind of grind through it. I think there's like 2 episodes per episode. So they're ultra short episodes. So this is rear wheel drive, simulation steering, traction stability off. Only cosmetic damage because I rear-ended that car. We would have got some boo-boos. Hey! Oof. Oh shit! Ah. I saw they have this driving experience where you pay a stupid amount of money and you get to drive like a Ferrari or a Lambo on like a multi-hour road trip, like through like, you know, national parks or, you know, whatever the heck it might be. You know, amazing back, you know, roads in the hills of like here or there. I'm just about to consider that for my birthday this year. It'd be hella awesome to just drive like a Ferrari for a few hours. At least till I can buy one someday. Not in this car market. Part of the reason I never got a second car, but just gonna wait for the right time. Gotta watch out when your rear tires touch that dirt. Why is the helicopter following me, guys? Oh shit! It's the law! Yeah, for sure, Henrik. All the streams will be archived, unlike CSGO lately. I usually archive every stream unless I'm having that bad of a day. I feel like CSGO is like 90% of the time I have that bad of a day, it's on CSGO, hence why I didn't archive it on yesterday. And then I did a pop-up stream of it today. I didn't archive it either because I don't know what's been going on in my CSGO gameplay these last 2 days, but just kind of had to accept our fate and get off both days. When you're having a bad day, you're having a bad day. Not a bad day overall, just a bad session. It's been a pretty solid week elsewise. Today was like ultra chill day at work, hence I had a pop-up session of CSGO. The CSGO went wrong, so I rather just worked, but there was nothing to do for work. So I got paid, I guess, to play CSGO in a way, but yeah. Perks of remote, small company life. There's nothing to do, there's nothing to do. I have a pretty chill job. It's like a kind of a dream job in a way. So I got pretty lucky with it. But I also had to spend like a year looking for a job that fit what I was looking for, so it's kind of a pain in the ass as well. Can't complain, can't complain. Let's use this AMG coupe. Shout out to Zane, aka Armand McMaster, what is up? Yeah, I'll take a look after the stream, what's going on. Saw you sent message. I have like a personal rule where I try to avoid answering anything on my phone while I'm live, so I'll take a, like I said, I'll take a look at the end of the stream. The only person who might get a response from me is Fam or Electrovolts. But depends what it is. Been putting my phone on Do Not Disturb while I'm streaming too. I got tired of checking my phone during streams because I get notifications day and night like the Kid Cudi song. I wake up to, you know, many notifications every day. Note, I do respond to everybody. I work for an international company, so we have teams on 3 different continents, US, Europe, and Asia. So at like 3 a.m. you start getting the emails from the people in Asia because they started working for the day. Then the early morning you get the emails from Europe. Then my team gets on and the other teams are finishing up their days. So it makes my afternoons pretty chill. Mornings usually the time to be worried about pop-up stuff. And you know, the nightmarish sound of Teams calls that you didn't expect while you're sitting there like a meme eating your bagel or something. Woo! Feel the traction going away. There's a little tap. Sometimes you gotta show the wall some love, give it a tap. Have that Ben's tushy. And then while I look down at chat for 1 second, I smack a wall. Man, what you doing, Henry? It's Wednesday, man. Wednesday. I need a cold beer after all these CSGO sessions gone wrong the last 2 days, man. I have a few in my fridge. Electrovolts bought some Heineken. I got some Duvel, I think how you pronounce it. Maybe I will. Having barbecue steak sandwich later, watching Mandalorian. try to save my liver for the weekends, but it's a rated E game. Let's not go too deep. Channel's for everyone, but that means everyone who can at least handle T-rated games, which is most people. Hence why you'll find like 11-year-olds on rated mature games. The worst is when you have some kid who's young and they watch your live stream and you drop the F-bomb or something, and you're playing like literally like GTA Online, and they're like, please don't curse, and then they're like playing GTA 2. It's like, you know what your parents bought you, right? Kid's probably at the Vanilla Unicorn. The back alley. It's like, oh god. Bamboosh number 1. Yeah, have fun with that, man. Shipment. I'll probably play a match or two. They better put a hardcore mode. I really don't want to play core anymore because the season's released. I don't have to. So, other than those party modes, I might make an exemption for. That I will say. We're just like speed running races right now, so it's a grind. This is such a happier stream than CS:GO. Let me make a note real quick. I'm gonna try and buy a 12-ounce Red Bull by tomorrow afternoon, because for my work schedule I have a meeting with a customer in late morning, but then they were saying how we can't do anything until they get approval, which might take a week, so I might not have anything the next 2 days on my schedule at all for work. Things pop up, but small company life, you do get a lot of really, really quiet days of just nothing but whatever the heck you decide to do, so that's the case. I would like to do CS:GO before MW2 tomorrow. Like to is the keyword. I'm not going to promise nothing right this second. As long as we don't get in trubs. Trying to figure out what to drive. Let's drive this Cobra. Appreciate the 4 likes, by the way. Oh, no wonder it's so easy. I play on highly skilled, but I don't know why it's on average. I don't know what happened. When the hell did we change? No, gonna change it back to where it should be. Oh well. I don't really care for the challenge at this point. I have so many hours on this game. I kind of wish it was over, because we're literally just redoing races. Well, I guess they're different. They're not the same. They're like actual road races. Not the off-road rally races that we were doing, so they are different, but this map's not that big, so everything feels the same at this point. It was a fun DLC, but hands down, yeah, I would have taken Blizzard Mountain over this. Wasn't terrible, but yeah, could have hoped for better. Like, come on, where's our Jurassic Park DLC, you know? Jurassic World. That would have been amazing. Alright, this car has horrendous understeer. Like, horrendous. Of course, they put all-wheel drive on a Cobra. Just gonna beat the car up. It's asking for it with this understeer. I drive an all-wheel drive car with Quattro, so I know all about understeer, but this is worse. Just gonna have to take the cheap pass, bump him. I almost touched the ball, almost. My dog just got up and moved. Electrovolts might have got home. It's 5:30. I didn't even realize how late it was. Forgot we started the session late. We're only 36 minutes in, but it's 5:30 already. We should have been an hour live by now. But again, that's because I tried to do a pop-up stream of CSGO and it just went wrong. The last 2 days I would have probably had my worst CSGO session in almost 50 streams, so that's why I was just like, nope, got off. I don't know I don't feel off, I feel focused, I feel ready, but the rest of that equation, the variables are just off. They were not agreeing. My dog got up for no reason, so. See chat. Don't think I ever even heard of it, to answer, Henrik. I know. I used to have a few brews in my day, especially back in like a decade ago. I would spend my days off just chilling, playing some golf at a friend's house, sipping on all different types of brew. Do some barbecue. Good times, but I don't drink brews much anymore. I stick to the harder stuff per se. I like to cut straight to the chase on those weekend nights, man. Just trying to figure out the drive. Like, at this point I've like overdriven everything I have. Maybe I should build something. Let's drive Gran Turismo. I mentioned Maserati earlier in the session. Maserati. Oh no, actually, I think Electrovolt's maybe home. I'm gonna have to let my dog out. Forgot she didn't use the car today. Let's see. Oh, yeah, let me let my dog out. BRB. I'm back on comm. Sorry about that. I was just letting my dog out of the room. I don't know what happened. I don't know when this happened. I play on highly skilled all the time. Somehow I got put down to average. Forget why. We must have turned it down for some reason or another. I remember there was one race where the AI were just complete BS. Like they were taking turns without braking in vehicles that shouldn't even be able to pull those kind of maneuvers, and I just got tired of it. I think it was one of the championships. I just forgot to turn it back up the last few races. So that's why they've been too easy. You gonna brake check me, bro? Gonna rear engine. Winning all these races gives me plenty of money for repair. Woo! Maserati with the save right there. Ah, bumper cars. Come on, get that power down, get the power down. Hey there, Porsche. Something like that. The Nelly song. So you get for slowing down in the turn. Or rear end, as well as I guess a boost. Playing rough with this guy, man. Who's that up there? Get back here. Oh God. My tire gripped on the dirt. Did not want to get back on the asphalt right there. Felt it in my controller. Come here, buddy. Oh shit! I just killed him. I did not even mean to do that, but they're AI for this race, so I could give a rat's ass about no drive attire. GTA 5, pull out the net. I'm gonna win this race, fool. You're like already in the lead, there's no need to do anything. It's just GTA Online toxicity. That was a good race. Yeah, I think because of you, Henrik, I'm gonna have to pour a cold one later. Also because of the bad CSGO session yesterday and the pop-up today of CSGO. Now, when I do bad in a game in general, it just kind of irks me, but it's even worse when you know what your potential is, and then like a PvP game, for example, and then you just do horrendous. Like, in comparison for people who might not play shooter games, it's like playing this game in PvP, knowing you get top 3, you know, almost every race, and then getting, you know, 6th or 8th the entire session. You just have a bad day. That's how CSGO was. I have a over 1.0 KD average, so technically above average, but I was probably repping like a 0.5 yesterday and today. Hence why I didn't archive either session. I don't like not archiving sessions. I was just not willing to take that abuse from the game. How many more of these do we gotta go? 1? Did I do all 7 already? We've just been chilling, zooming, chatting. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's just keep going. Keep going. Had some cold brew earlier, but that was before CSGO, the non-archived edition. I feel like on these races, S2 would just not be fun to drive because there's so many turns. It's like S1's like a nice, comfortable spot. Because you need something that's good for turning, etc. More so than for top speed on these, on this map. Because this map's all based on like rally adventures. A lot of tight turns, a lot of this and that. So putting down a lot of power is not truly feasible in most sections of the race. There's nothing more annoying than using an S2 and just never being able to fully throttle it because of all the damn turns.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Let's go. I forgot this car. My all-wheel drive Vet. Some people might hate me for that, but I was trying to get that power up to the ground. And what better way than then adding some extra traction? Taking a shortcut because... Alright, what the hell? Did I really... I cut in there and I bumped him, but then I couldn't avoid that rock somehow. Yeah, my understeer. My understeer was terrible. Gotta watch out for the understeer on this, apparently. Undercover, pull over now. I really wish they would have did like a Hot Pursuit style DLC, like there's Need for Speed Hot. Did I miss that? Wow, this is the first one we missed today. So let's see if I can catch it. There, I did. But I wish they would have done like a Cops versus Robber style DLC. Like they could have added a mode where PvE and PvP, like same thing as Need for Speed, like Hot Pursuit. We just did the remastered one back over the summer. I 1K'd it. Like, just felt like that would have been an amazing style mode in Forza. They could have added a bunch of legit police car options with builds they could have had. Iconic cars from movies. I'm getting a little bit sloppy here because I'm trying to charge ahead to catch up, but the understeer does not like that I'm throttling so hard through the turns, which I can understand, I guess. So, come on, Vet. Everything else held up to these races, and even the RS6. Are you really gonna let me down? We have 40% of the race to go. We can't catch these guys. The top speed was my worry on this, but I don't think top speed's the problem on this track. I think it's that understeer that's murdering me. Just rewind. We were gonna just wreck right there. I'm pushing this car way too hard. I'm about to just restart the race with a different car. This car's treating me well a lot too. I don't know why it's letting me down right now. I am driving a little bit sloppily. Trying to push it over its limits. And the limits of Forza physics, for that matter. These guys just don't want to be caught. Shout out to Maxwell, what is up? Yeah, nice answer, Henrik. Sounds like a good time. Guess I can't change my car from here, can I? I'll give the car another chance.
5, 4,
Try to be a little bit. That was the first race we lost today, out of like 8 races. And the car, me and the car were just not getting along. I'll give it another chance though. There's that pack up front, they just did not want to be caught. If we can catch them now, we could probably hold them. But we gotta start pulling shortcuts and kind of questionable maneuvers here. Alright, rewind. I was getting too aggressive. This Corvette's just making me get overly aggressive, trying to make up for its understeer due to my addition of all-wheel drive. Went on an off-road adventure there. Wanna go, boy? Oh shit, hit me. He does wanna go. Hurry, get the Glock out of the glove box. Pop off. The understeer on this is what murdered me on my first attempt to do this race with this car, but as you can see, I pulled the opposite of the last attempt. I picked up where I stopped being so sloppy and I kind of learned this car. How I have to push the throttle, when I should be braking, all that kind of stuff. And we got the lead. And we're leaving him. But we almost died in a collision with his wall there, trying to short corner that turn. Talk about cracked splitter. Yo! Alrighty. I would say I haven't fully tamed the beast yet. Where's Newt when you need him? Tame these fantastic beasts. And we got the dub. How's that? One of them? Went all 7 out of 8 races. I'm gonna unpin that real quick. I don't like having stuff pinned, but it's like, what am I missing? What race? We won the championship. We won that race. We won that race. That race. I wonder if it's this one. Where they had the seasonal. We just gotta switch to normal event. Yep, that's the one we needed. Okay. Let's take the F40 for a spin. Yeah, thanks to anyone watching live. Post in chat for shout out, general discussion. Alright, final race for Team 1. We're probably going to be able to get through like 2/3 of the races that we got to do. Next week we do half the stream doing races, half the stream doing challenges. The week after that we continue the challenges. There's at least like 3 more weeks of this on the channel before I have Wednesdays back. And then once I'm done with this, there's 2 games that come to mind. One, High on Life, the final achievements patched now. Of course it's wet out with my rear-wheel drive car, but they patched the final achievement I need from High on Life, the game. So I want to go back and get that. I might do that off stream though. That may be something to sneak in here and there when I have some time off stream. Because it's really boring, grindy stuff. Just repeating challenges over and over and over. Like spawning enemies and killing them a bunch of times. So it's very boring, but that's on my mind. Also Insurgency Sandstorm I'm going to bring in for co-op sessions to focus on achievement hunting. So I'm like 5 or so achievements away from 1K in that game, so. Because I'm also working on Hogwarts Legacy. We have that. We still have to do the side quests for that and mop up achievements and all that stuff, which will take a while. Gosh dang it. Alright, just rewind. And this is one thing I hate about this Forza, just any Forza, like the last two at least. It's like, why do the drivatars, even with rear-wheel drive cars, not seem to experience the same driving conditions you do? My car's like modded, it's to the max, it's tuned. These guys be driving like it's a nice sunny day while I'm in the rain. So come on, man. It's even worse on Unbeatable. They just don't care about anything. Alright, well now I regret getting out the F40. I love this car, but not in the rain. I didn't realize it was wet out. I missed that, I know I did. I was trying to charge forward and with rear-wheel drive. Once again, I have like no control of the car. It's just going its own way. Like it's a Fleetwood Mac concert up here. Are you guys on the same road as me? Because this is the most bullshit thing. I have literally hundreds of hours on Forza games. Like, I don't know what they're doing with these drivatars nowadays. It slams the brake for no fin reason at all. But he'll go through all these other turns without a question, flawlessly. This is bullshit. Quit event. We'll go back in with an all-wheel drive car. That's why highly skilled is my kind of like limit for difficulty, because they're already getting to become BS. Oh my god, I started the wrong event. Let me cancel it. I forgot they had this stupid season event here that I don't want to do. Switch to normal event. There we go. Alright, F40, I'm sorry that I love this car. It's actually an amazing car to drive in this game. I've won many races with it, but not in the wet conditions. Like, what the hell's going on here? We need to get an all-wheel drive car going. Let's get this RS5 coupe out. We need that Quattro kicking in so I'm not sliding off the road while trying to put the throttle down. Sorry, I was distracted for a sec.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There we go.
Go!
This is similar to my real life car, but my real life car is an S5. But similar interior and stuff. Just different engines and aesthetics, different grille, slightly different bumpers. You get the RS versus S. Definitely some differences. I may have the S model, but I do have a carbon fiber front splitter on it, carbon fiber rear diffuser, and I want to get a carbon spoiler for it. If I could find like a totaled RS5 where the trunk's okay, I wouldn't mind taking an RS5 trunk and throwing it on my car if it'll fit. This has the automatic spoiler. I thought that'd be cool as hell. But that would be a lot of money and work. There's a lot of stuff you gotta put in to do that. But it's possible. I've seen people do it on forums and such. It's such a better experience with all-wheel drive than that 40 I was driving. This road is soaked. The Quattro system's letting me get my power down. Well, I do have traction stability off, so I guess Quattro's not enabled, so I take that back. Maybe, I don't know. Does Quattro stay enabled? Can you turn traction stability off? I don't even know. It basically just repowers the wheels to keep you having traction. So I have turned it off in my real car, and if it's wet out and I floor the gas, even though it's all-wheel drive, you'll get all 4 tires spinning. I'm gonna rewind because Armand McMaster, who was in chat, apparently is in this race beating me. I gotta figure out why. I'm gonna rewind as far as I can because we were this close, and then so that's where it all went down. We gotta get a better line on that turn. I was trying to cut it again, just and sloppy here after the last like first 7 races. Let off the gas. I don't care how aggressive I gotta get, I'm getting that done. So we won all Apex Predator race events. Did not mean to start that. Now I'll look up the Horizon Raptor races. So the Raptor races are off-road. Okay, so we were doing the, I know what's going on. We were doing the asphalt races, that's why they're all on asphalt. So, just deja vu. Same races I was doing, just in an actual race instead of a rally. So now we gotta actually go back to our off-road cars. I like driving this Defender, let's bring it out. It's a pretty sweet car. Off-road races, I like to go to third person. We might be able to pull a first person in this. It's a little bit chaotic though. Just too much dust and too many vehicles around. Oh god. Ow. Alright, come on, bro. I haven't had to rewind for the first like 45 minutes, but in the last like 20 minutes, I've just been making way too many mistakes. And now it's starting to get annoying. Just rewind back here to where I didn't lose control out of nowhere. That's what I get for switching from first to third. They don't feel the same. Like when I look at a first person view versus third person, even though it's the same vehicle, same everything, it feels so different. It just feels like you're doing a different experience. Feel more connected with the car in first person, but now that we're ahead and we don't dust in our face the whole time, we can probably get away with having it our way. And I can actually see. Just go off-road because we can. Oh shit, come on, man. It's starting to be like CSGO up in here. Other than that, I'm winning. Alright, just accept hitting that wall as hitting that wall. Why is there a thing? I hate how it pins stuff on the screen. Like, I never asked it to pin this challenge on my screen. It just automatically did it for some reason. We'll remove it after the race. Finished. Oh yeah, for sure. I gotta stream the old Need for Speed game someday. It's on my to-do list per se. About 15 minutes ago. Let me just think real quick. If I get off 10 minutes early, pretend at 6:45, give us 42 more minutes to put us at about over an hour 50. Let's get out to Corrado.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Alright, here we go. And they're off. I think the oldest wheel I have that for chat, just in reference to your statement, is I think my oldest wheel is a 360 wheel. I don't think I ever had a wheel for PS2, at least to my knowledge. I could have, and maybe it was garbage, and I don't have it anymore, as in like a legit, like broke or something. so long ago though. Pretty sure I just played all those games with controller. My first major wheel setup was 360. 4 Forza games to be specific. I think it was for a motorsport. Might have been Forza Motorsport 2. It was awesome. I thought we were supposed to get a new Forza Motorsport game. I don't know what happened to that. I probably delayed it or something. Don't worry, I missed that. Because we had the slide at the end there in the mud, which makes sense. I missed the damn thing. Just slammed the brakes to regain some traction. So we just didn't have anything at all. We were just flying. Another race down. Bamboosh. Do a little jump. Jump, jump, jump. Shall do the race. Are you ready? Drive the Quattro.
Okay, hit the accelerator and let's go. Now, this route's got jumps, dips, off-cambered sections and tight corners. Hope you're ready to get those tires dirty.
Yes, sir.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
There we go. Swear to God if I missed that, dude. I didn't expect the vehicle to just get insta-grip while going this fast back here, but it's just that good of a car, I guess. I was expecting some understeer, so it is all-wheel drive. But I guess it is the Quattro, so. Take a little shortcut there, gain a few places. Car is disappointing me right now. I did great in the rally events. I don't know why we're so far behind on this race. So we rewinded when we made that bad turn. Vehicles are just out. They're driving on asphalt right now. That's what I'm starting to understand of Forza Drivatars. They're not on the same playing field as you. Especially the higher the difficulty you go. Like, look at them, dude. They didn't even break through that turn. I swear to gosh. I'm not gonna finish this race. Let's restart. I'm not gonna be able to catch them. They're literally not even looking like they break through the turns, but they're getting amazing traction.
4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Wouldn't be surprised in like some rear-wheel drive car. It's one reason, as mentioned before, my limit in this game's highly skilled difficulty. Beyond that, it just becomes stupid. It's just not realistic. The AI got like a cheap advantage the higher up you go. It's kind of annoying. Push it to the limit. Push the quattro beyond all control. Gotta catch up. You can feel the burn. Gotta feel it. Let's go find out what bullshit ass cars are all the way up here pretending they're the gods of the off-road. Can't even see them because of dust. Try to shortcut the turn there trying to gain time on these guys. Come on, Quattro. One guy like spun out or something back there. I don't know what the hell that was about. Get back here, you BS ass Drivatar. Love how we didn't see his brake lights go on until he was legit turning at the actual turn. He just went full speed into that turn. Instantly brakes to a safe speed and just whips it. Look at him, dude. What the f is this shit? I don't respect the Drivatars at this level. Like, dude's like getting better traction the faster we go on off-road. Look at him. I'm not even joking. You can't even make this shit up. Alright, this is just stupid. I'm about to just lower the difficulty. Like, I just don't have respect for this. I like challenges, but I don't like bullshit. This is bullshit. Look how fast he's taking that turn. I'm in a fully like maxed out Quattro in this class, which is a way better car than that. But that thing just, look at it. It's not even a fair race. It's not even a fair race. I'm turning down the difficulty. I hate to do it, but fuck that shit. Underline it, bold it. Like, Forza development team, is that really necessary?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Ran through most of the game on highly skilled. Once in a blue moon, though, if that's happening, you just need to lower difficulty. It's not worth it. The only way you beat them is by cutting them off early enough in the race. I'm not trying to redo the race 20 times because some BS drivatar is just not having any traction loss. There he is again. Look, full speed through the turn. Swear to God, he didn't fucking break it off. There he goes again. How is this fair, dude? Look at him. Look at him. What the fuck? Dude. I'm gonna lower the difficulty even more. I just don't respect this at all. I could give a rat's ass what difficulty I beat this on. Dude is just straight up fucking cheating.
Five, four,
That's absurd.
3, 2, 1, go!
It's like when you play a game with someone who has hacks. That's literally that AI right there. He just has all the speed and control that he should not have. I'm hoping lowering the difficulty will settle him down and he'll come more realistic, but it seems like that's not the case. He's just still bullshit. Not as bad though. Before he would have been 3 miles ahead by now. From one gamer to another, when that's happening, just lower the difficulty. That's just unacceptable. It's the equivalent of playing with some dude who has hacks on in a PvP game. Turned on like infinite traction mode. I lowered it to average. I swear to God, these two drivatars have stayed on highly skilled or something. The turns will be pitch red. The drivatars usually break on red zones, but these guys are just BS. Look at him. There, he actually slowed down for a second. The guy in front, though, is still pulling. What the hell's with this race, dude? All the other races were fine with highly skilled drivatars. I lower it to average, and the guy's still just bullshit. The AI in first just he's driving on asphalt right now in like a Ferrari. There's no excuse for the amount of traction, non-braking that they're doing. It's like a B-class race. The fuck's he driving, an S1 car? For real though. I'm just gonna quit this race, because fuck this race, really. I don't have respect for that. Out of doing hundreds of Forza races since the original Horizon, I don't know what the development team is doing these days, but why the flying F is that drivatar driving as if it's a flawless fucking day? It makes no sense. It's literally like he's on just a casual fucking cruise in a car that has 100% traction. It's just kind of stupid. Go to a different race. I don't have patience for that one. It's like, really? Really? What are y'all doing these days with these games? Enjoy Forza games, but I feel like the second you start leveling up the difficulty, they left the world of being reasonable for the world of being very unreasonable. I'm gonna do this F100 because I had a nice calm race after that. That was aggravating. We did like 90% of the races in this DLC on highly skilled. There's only like a few that I accidentally put on average for because there was another BS AI moment. But that's one of those sections. It's just no logical foundational sense to what I just experienced.
3, 2, 1, go!
Legit feels like you're playing in a PvP lobby with someone who has hacks enabled. To like turn on the no brake needed cheat, the infinite traction stability cheat. Turn my B class car into an S1. This car I can always rely on. While it's a D class, it's a pretty sweet truck. It's fun to drive. Sparingly. Would not want to do every race going this slow. But I needed a change of pace after that. It's been a pretty solid session. Got a little bit sloppy in the middle of the stream between like 40 minutes and like an hour and like 45 and like an hour 15. We had to use quite a few rewinds. And I got back in my groove, but then the game gave me the middle finger there. I think I forgot to put it back to highly skilled for this race. Oh, I don't really care about the extra XP. At this point, it's more a factor of just grinding out these races to get them over with, because I really didn't want to have to redo them all just to do rally versus races. But we need the if we want the achievement, we got to do it all. So I really don't like repeating races. I'd rather just have had a bunch of other different races instead. They're probably like, we didn't make enough races. Let's just use the same exact races and just make it versus. Wall. Hello, Wall. Nice to meet you. I forgot to respond to Henrik. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, Henrik. I'm sorry. Don't unsub and leave me, man. Nah. Yeah, I was getting so frustrated with that BS Drivatar, that other race, that I completely forgot to respond to you. After this session, I'm having that steak barbecue sandwich. I'm gonna grab a damn beer after this. It's needed. Then watch some Mandalorian. Got all the tires off. We got a legit under a half hour to go, technicality. Let me see if I can get a word from Electrovolts when dinner's going to be. I already completed one entire team's races. We're on the second one. That was 3 out of, I'm guessing, like 8 or something. So as long as we get one more race done, we're taking like halfway through the races, but I was hoping to get more done. So we'll keep grinding. Let's go back to that race that pissed me off, but this time let's just use a completely different car in class. Because this way, we won't enable the game to use the same AIs that are BS. So that could be a fix. I don't feel like putting the difficulty back at this point. I'm just going to chill. The majority of the base game, all the DLCs in highly skilled, but once in a blue moon, even the highly skilled Drivatars become BS. That's why I used to despise those unbeatable challenges in the Festival playlist series. Like, it'd be rear-wheel drive S2 cars in the pouring rain, and the guy in front of you just would not lose traction at all the entire race. It's so aggravating. At an extreme level. Did I really build an off-road bone shaker? Why? I gotta ask myself a serious question. Thought I had more off-road cars, but maybe I'm wrong. Let's go with the Cayenne. Give it a go. Yeah, for sure. I'm looking forward to grubbing. As I mentioned, this week's been pretty decent, minus our CSGO sessions. And maybe some of my racing here today is a bit sloppy, but we're making the progress. The progress is being made.
5, 4, 3.
Not every Forza
2,
session's perfect,
1,
unfortunately.
Go!
But it does push me to try to improve where I messed up, so it leads to better racing down the road. I didn't expect the vehicle to make such a sharp turn. I think we had the same issue in the Quattro. This is what I'm saying. This is how the Drivatar should have been in that race, but they're already like 25 car lengths in front of us by this point of the race. And going through these turns as if they didn't even have to brake. On the same difficulty. So apparently just stay away from the B-Class Quattro. We don't want to drive against those BS Drivatars. Just gonna shortcut through the dirt. Well, it's all kind of dirt, isn't it? Ah! Going much different now than the last attempt at this. Now we're the equivalent of how far ahead those AI cars were on that race where I used the Quattro. Even though it was the same difficulty. I really think those Drivatars were just straight BS. I felt like they came out of like unbeatable class, dropped down to highly skilled and joined my race. And then even when we lowered it to average, they still pulled the same maneuver as if they were still, you know, some crazy high difficulty Drivatar. Kind of takes away from the experience having to juggle difficulty because the Drivatars can be BS at higher levels, but I do not want to redo the race 45 times. Do a Drivatar getting 100% traction while we're driving off-road. Number 1. So I'm eating around 7:15 or so, it seems, which works for me because I'm kind of getting raced out. I mean, it does make sense. 2 hours usually our limit. Usually by 2 hours you need a break from Forza, especially when you're just grinding, not taking much chill time. But let's sneak another race or two before I go. So we'll continue this every Wednesday. And the CSGO session that I did in archive yesterday and did a pop-up and didn't archive today because they just went so bad that I'll may try and make it up tomorrow. My only concern is that I'll regret it again, but we won't know unless we try, right? It all depends on my work schedule. If it's ultra quiet work, I got nothing to do, I might try and sneak on CSGO. Just don't like to stream while I'm in work hours, but remote flex life, and sometimes so it's flexible. But you never know. So I have to, we'll wing it tomorrow. I won't put it on the schedule. It's a good way to sum it up. I can. If I can, I can. That would be that. Forgot we built an Alpine. Let's drive it. I'm going to aim to get off in around 15 minutes. We might cut the stream 5 to 10 minutes shorter than I like to on average, but we started late today,
5, 4,
so let's work it out.
2, 1, go!
See Max asking, I mean, technically, I have nothing to do elsewise, so shouldn't really have an issue per se, but I'm sure it'd be frowned upon. But yeah, some days are just ultra quiet at work, to the point that we do nothing at all. I'd rather do something, so. Yeah, I usually don't like to stream during normal hours. Because, you know, if something pops up, that gets priority, but I may try to make up CSGO tomorrow. May is the keyword. We've already tried once to make it up as in a pop-up, as you saw earlier, and it didn't go well. I'm like playing like halfway or less than halfway under my typical performance, so that's why I just like have not been satisfied with my CSGO sessions lately. We usually do twice as good as that. And of course, there I go missing a checkpoint because I dipped early right there. So I'm hoping 3 times the charm, right? Unless my trust score got screwed on CSGO because I turned on allowing third-party apps to be able to use Streamlabs game capture with CSGO, and it's putting me in like hacker lobbies, which will definitely explain a few things. We'll find out tomorrow. It's a tomorrow if statement, but yeah, that would be my goal, to hold it before MW2 tomorrow. I feel like Friday wouldn't be a good day to hold it. It's Friday. I don't really want to push Warzone because then it interrupts my evening. And we have Dead Island 2 starting Friday night at 10:30. I believe it releases Friday. So hopefully my copy shows up. They usually have it delivered on the day of release. Sometimes the day before release. You just can't play it till midnight or something. So we'll see. Ah, that was ugly. I'll be running Dead Island 2 co-op story with our mod Camp Surge. Let's go. Push it to the limit. Sharp little turn here. Boom. Another race done. I'll probably squeeze in one more race or two. We got about 11 minutes till I want to pull the plug. So he'll be just under 10 minutes shy of the end time that I should normally have. We'll blame CSGO for wasting my time today for the delay and loss. So everyone hold a middle finger up at your CSGO and your library on Steam real quick. For that and all the other drama it causes. Gosh dang it, CSGO. Love-hate relationship with that game. I have like such a connection to it because I played Counter-Strike for like 5 or so years through my teens. Like 90% of the time, that's all I played. Thousands of hours. Yeah, summer vacation from school, I would just grind Counter-Strike all day. But nowadays, I can't like stand the sponge and the fact that everybody knows every single corner, every single peeking spot because it's just so overplayed. Pros and cons of games like that. They're like, you can't play any of those maps and think that you have a chance. Everyone's already played them since friggin', some of them since 1.5. It's just ridiculous. They change, sure, but they don't change enough to warrant easy adaptations. You just adapt to the minor changes, whether they place a box somewhere, or like D-Dust 2, how they changed how the spawn on T you can't snipe anymore. On mid, right away. Yeah, you get the idea. People just find workarounds for this. Let's use the Urus. The TGS Urus needs to get run before the battery dies on it. Yeah. It's been sitting in my Forza garage rotting for a long time. Why do I have American racing wheels on a Lamborghini? I'll never understand that one, but I didn't make the design. Blame the designer. Probably just picked them based on looks, not so much what the brand was. Me personally, I would never combine those two. The American racing wheels are going on my American car. Whenever I mess with like building muscle cars, those are my go-to stock brand of rims, but usually the classic look. This Urus is pretty badass. Oh god. We completely just ran all those people over. But Forza won't allow because it's rated E for everyone. That would have been ugly. Came over that hill, was way too high up, and that unbreakable fence was there, and there's nothing I could do. I had to rewind. I used a lot more rewinds today than I normally do, so sorry about that. I think it's the energy of CSGO middle finger me right now, carrying over to Forza at this point. Usually I'm not this sloppy when I drive in Forza. Make sure that's CSGO energy, and also the fact that I really didn't care to redo all the races a second time in the DLC just because. Not a fan of that design. Like, the first playthrough in Raleigh was fine, but having to redo every single track a second time just to do a normal race. That should have just gave us more rally races. Maybe even half the number. That would have been much better. And exciting. This is not exciting. This is a race I've already done, just redoing it. If I was an achievement hunter, we probably wouldn't have wasted the time going through all these on race. But I want my 100% on Horizon 5s. This is unfortunately one of them. Finished first. We have enough time for one more race. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. But yeah, lecture vault's confirmed 7:15. I like to get off at least 30 minutes before dinner because it lets me move my computer down to my living room where I'll be doing. I'm gonna watch Mandalorian, eat a barbecue steak sandwich and stuff. But I'm gonna try and respond to YouTube comments tonight. I'm gonna sit down and hop on YouTube comments. I know we got a bunch. Sucks I respond in this way. I used to respond, much quicker, but ever since I got this new job in the fall, I haven't been able to keep up with YouTube comments as much. But I do respond, even a week or so late. But I'm gonna try and sit down later and just grind out, catch up on all the comments on the channel. So there's people just saying thanks for the video, and there's people saying recommendations. There's people asking for achievement help. Most of it's achievement help because I have a lot of achievement guides. most of our views on this channel come in from our non-live content. But I really like playing the game, so I do live all the time. I hope that we can grow our live base a little bit. I forgot about this Levante. Let's take it out.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
This is my Louis
1,
Vuitton
go!
Levante. If it was real, I can't imagine the markup on the price that they would do. They'd be like, this model's twice the price of the rest just because it has this custom paint job and leather inside. With the logo. I got a bunch of designer cars in this game. I got the Gucci BMW that wins every race I dare to put it into, which I custom built myself. It was one of the modded vehicles that I didn't download a tune for. I tuned it myself. Ended up being one of my best cars. I think it's like a B-class racer though, but it's glorious to drive. It wins in PvP, PvE, don't matter. It wins unbeatable races. It's one of my best tuned cars I've done. I've had quite a few tuned cars that I had tuned myself that turned out crappy, but I have quite a few that actually turned out really good. Then I decided to stop customizing cars because I got tired of it and started just taking tunes based on what I needed it for. There's a lot of good tunes out there, so it saves you the time and the hassle, but it's always fun to do your own stuff. Maybe in Horizon 6 I'll get back to building my own stuff. Horizon 3, we just built everything ourselves entirely. I don't remember if they even had downloadable tunes back then or not. So I never actually used them. Just all custom, which took a lot of time. Alright, really? Just rewind. Levante, where are you going? I guess I'm holding major ass. Through a zone has a turn. Just getting careless here because we're near the end of the stream. I feel like I've been a little bit sloppy today though, across the entire board. I'm not this bad of a driver, I can promise you that. You just refer to the rest of our Horizon 5 streams. I'm sure there's times that I have my low moments. Today I rewinded way more than I like to. Usually I, try to minimize rewinding down to, once a stream or something, and that's in an emergency use situation. Like you're in a really tight race and the car pushes you out of the checkpoint, which happens. You gotta rewind. Today I've been using it for my mistakes, which is not the way it should be going. Just taking all the Badlands signs out. Yeah, we have under 10 minutes left till my normal stream time of 2 hours, but it's 6:45 and that was my goal cutoff time. So I think that's gonna be my last race. I hate to disappoint anyone. I will promise though that we're gonna play this every Wednesday till we complete all of the achievements. I don't think they have tracking yet. They don't. But yeah, we have to finish out the rest of the race events, which is, I'm gonna guess, like, we finished half of them today, so we'll probably finish them next stream. So next week, pretend we finish the Horizon events, pretend it takes us, 2 weeks to finish out the challenges and these things. I'd say there's about 3 weeks left of this game on this channel, including next week. So if I had to guess, 3 more weeks, and then the 4th week, I'll probably bring on maybe Insurgency Sandstorm and start doing the co-op achievements on Wednesdays. Keep Mondays to Hogwarts, and once I'm done with Hogwarts, we can consider bringing in Dead Space or Atomic Heart or something like that. This game will go back on the shelf till they give us DLC for it. I think this is the last DLC. I'm sure they're going to add some small DLCs like they did for the previous game. I sent a new player. Say welcome. Share my gamer tag. Small channel life while no one 99.9999999999999% of people won't recognize me. You never know. You might get that one sub from that dude who got a gift from you on Forza. It would actually be pretty cool. Totally honest. Alright, so that's going to complete today's session, though. We did unlock at least, what was it, one achievement? Yeah, so we have 7 more to go. Like I said, I expect up to 3 more weeks of this game and back on the shelf for Forza. I enjoyed Forza. I've been doing Motorsport and Horizon since the original. That's probably why I don't spend so many sessions just after I complete races to just chill. I'm just, I've had the PvP experience in all 5 games. I've had the PvE experience. I've done all the races on every single Horizon since the original. I just never think twice about hopping on for a session to chill. We could though. I'll take that statement back a little bit. If people, our fans, want to do an open session where we do like a car meet and do some racing together, do like PvP or what's that mode called? I'm brain farting the mode right now. Where is that? You go to online, Horizon Open, Playground Games. If you if our fans who have Forza and could join me want to do like join me in party in game, be part of the stream, and we hold like a session open to whoever, first come first serve, because there's a limit on how many people we can hold. But if we could do all this kind of stuff, have a car meet, I'm totally down for that. But I don't know how many of our fans play Horizon 5, so something I'll consider down the road. We'll bring it up on the other streams to see if anyone who's not here now might be interested. But shout out to Maxwell, Henrik. Let me go up the list real quick. Zane, AK Armad, McMaster, anyone else who tuned in, greatly appreciate it. And I'll definitely grub. I'm looking forward to it. I'll have to have that barbecue steak sandwich, have a New York strip, which I think might be an aged New York strip sandwich. So it's going to be epic. Maybe whip out a Duval beer, because I need it after this session and that pop-up CSGO I did earlier. That was a failure. And then watch Mandalorian. I think it's the last episode of Season 3 of Mando. And then I'll, like I said, try to catch up on YouTube comments. Get back to anyone who had any comment on any of our videos. But next Wednesday's next Forza. Tomorrow's Call of Duty if you're interested. And both of you guys, I think, are in further ahead time zones, so it's late for you guys if I'm not mistaken. So have a good night for both of y'all. It's just it's evening for me. It's not even 7 p.m. yet, or if you want to put it as 1900 if you're going off a 24-hour clock. So 10's where you live. Here's our schedule. All right, like I mentioned, Modern Warfare 2 tomorrow. If work's quiet and I can sneak in a CSGO session at like 1:30 or 2 o'clock, I will. If not, it is what it is. Worst case scenario, we let it not be held this week, but I'll do my best to make it up somewhere. And then that's all our streams for the rest of the week. The next racing game is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on Sunday, which is a open the subs, open the viewer session. We're doing strictly online with whoever joins, first come first serve. Because that's kind of our finale for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. We did one full playthrough of 50cc and I don't have any interest in replaying that game. Just kind of sad, but I prefer like the older Mario Karts than the new one. But we'll see how the cookie crumbles. Supporter screen, shout out to J Smoke across the board. Main Suit Reviews and Membership Super Chat, BBT on Patreon. Appreciate the support. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Like and sub. Peace out. And lastly, appreciate it, Maxwell. I'll keep it in mind. Peace out, everyone.